All right, so I'm just going to do the question 15 from today real quick because I had a few questions about it. Question is, the circle C has equation x plus 1 squared plus y plus 1 squared equals 34. The point minus 4k lies on C, that circle. Find the two possible values or two real values of k. So if I am told minus 4k is on that circle, if I sub this into the circle, it should be equal to 34. So sub minus 4 in for x. So I get minus 4 plus 1 squared plus I sub k in for y. So k plus 1 squared equals 34. So minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3. So this bit here is minus 3 squared plus, this is k plus 1 squared equals 34. K plus 1 squared, just be careful when you're squaring out binomials like that. So brackets with two terms in them. So k plus 1 squared means k plus 1 multiplied by k plus 1. So if you're multiplying that out, it's k multiplied by k is k squared. K multiplied by 1 is 1k. But then 1 multiplied by k is 1k again. And 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. So that ends up being k squared. 1k plus 1k is 2k plus 1. So that's what k plus 1 squared equals. Okay, people have a tendency to just say it's k squared plus 1 to just try and square it out quickly in their heads, but if you square it out fully and correctly, you'll get that plus 2k term as well. So returning to this then, so minus 3 squared is 9 plus the k plus 1 all squared out is this. So if we look at this, it's got k squareds, k's, and numbers. So it's going to be a quadratic. So get everything over to the left-hand side and equal to 0. So you've got k squared plus 2k. On the left-hand side, you've got 9 plus 1. That's 10. When you bring 34 over, it's going to become minus 34. 10 minus 34 is minus 24. So you might want to do that in a couple of steps. So k squared, 2k minus 24. Factorize and solve that however you like. You can use the minus b formula, you can use guide number, whatever. I'm just going to do it kind of quickly. So that would be plus 6 and minus 4. So k plus 6, k minus 4 is equal to 0. That means k is equal to minus 6. Or k is equal to 4, and that's what you're asked to do, get two possible values for k. Another way you could do this is slightly less formally, just kind of look at it. So there's your circle again. So you know that you're going to sub minus 4 plus 1 squared plus k plus 1 squared equals 34. Okay, so that's sub on the minus 4 and the k in for x and y. Now, minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3. Minus 3 squared is 9. So this bit is equal to 9. So 9 plus something equals 34. So 9 plus 25 is equal to 34. So you are looking for something squared is equal to 25. Well, what squared is equal to 25? 5 squared is equal to 25. So what makes what's inside this bracket equal to 5? 4. 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So k is equal to 4. The one thing about doing it this way, it's very easy to forget or not get the other value of k, because you're saying something squared must be equal to 25. Yes, 5 squared is equal to 25, but also minus 5 squared is equal to 25. So what value of k in here is going to make what's inside the bracket equal to minus 5? Well, that's minus 6, because minus 6 plus 1 is minus 5. So k is equal to minus 6. and there's your two values. Okay, so done kind of more formally, subbing in and getting your quadratic, or done a little bit less formally, which gets it done a little bit quicker, I think. But either way, you're getting the same answer. K is equal to 4, K is equal to minus 6. Just pay attention to the question. The question does say two values of K. So if you're going to do it this way, and it's easy to just get 4 and move on, but if you kind of noted in the question it said two values, you might look at it again and realize the minus 6 as well. All right, but that's just question 15 done out, as I said, because I had a couple of questions about it.